I have a bit of a predicament here and I want someone to help me understand what's going on. So this is the deal, right? Stop that. I've got this toy here. It's a child's toy, it's a cube. And when you press these side buttons, different noises happen, like this one, play the tune. The color one goes through different colors. And it's, you know, numbers, plays numbers, instruments. Animal noises. So that's great, you know. And then you leave it on the side, and after like, I don't know, 2 minutes, it'll ping you to try and get your attention. It'll make a little sound. And if you leave it, after that, it'll just go into a sleep mode where it doesn't make any more sounds, it stays asleep. But if you come along and press one of the buttons, it'll wake up, and as you press the button, it'll go like bloop. It'll wake itself up, and then whenever you press any button, it'll do the normal activity, like playing a music or singing ABC or something. But there's this one thing that's really weird, is that if it's in sleep mode, like this on the side, not now, it's not in sleep mode yet, because it hasn't made the ping to try and get your attention. But once it's in sleep mode, you can, if you pick it up without touching it, like without touching the sides, it doesn't do anything. Like, it stays in sleep mode until you press one of the actual buttons. But if it's sitting here, if it's like here next to this toy, and I come along and I sort of somehow move this toy, it wakes it up. But the only way to wake it up is by pressing the button. But there's no button being pressed when you just very slightly move. I mean, nothing's even close to a button. And it's not like the one underneath can move, because the floor is not moving any significant amount. And so I'm going to show you it happening in real time, but I've got no idea how it wakes itself up just by, and I tried like putting it here, and once it went to sleep, I picked it up and moved, like pressed it like this. It didn't wake it up. But as soon as I put it here and then touched like this, it woke up. So it's baffling me right now. It's baffling you as well, Sophia. Is it baffling you? It is, I know. It's just unbelievable. But we're going to work it out. We're going to work out. There you go, look. So that's it pinging you. Right? It's just playing this little tune to try and get your attention. And now it's asleep. It's asleep. So if I come along and I'm going to pick it up without pressing a button, it's still asleep. It made no noise. It's still asleep. I tap the sides. It doesn't really matter how hard I tap them. Like, I don't think it's got a motion sensor in it. I was thinking maybe it was a motion, you know, like a vibration, but it hasn't woken up. It's still asleep. But look, I put it here, and it doesn't matter like which position, I don't think. I don't know if it has to be touching. Let's see. Then I touch the side. No, maybe it has to be touching. See, now I can't do it. You're thinking maybe it's a low battery, because low batteries can make toys act weird. And then, but if that's the case, you're saying like what? It's a coincidence that it happened? You're saying it was a coincidence that when I touched it, it woke up, and like the battery just happened to kind of vary the voltage at that time, which caused it to wake? No, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. could be. But the thing is, it happened like 3 or 4 times, and each time was when someone was right next to it, like touching this or close to it, and then that's why I thought it couldn't be a coincidence. Sophia, you want to come and like bang into this thing? ABAP. Her first word is ABAP, which is the SAP programming language. So she's going to be a She's going to be an SAP developer. Let's see what happens if I touch it. See? I'm not touching any of the buttons. I'm shaking it. It's not coming back on, right? Put it on the floor. Tap it. Quite hard. It's not doing anything. It's not coming on. I place it next to this toy here, and then I touch the toy, and it came on. It's not even touching the toy, but it just came on when I tapped the side of the thing. Okay, so I have checked batteries. It takes 3 AAA batteries, and they were 1.3 volts, which is slightly low. So I tried replacing them with fresh ones at 1.58 volts, but it made no difference. It did exactly the same thing, so it's not a battery issue. But I think I've come to a conclusion that I think is what is causing it. And this is what I think. I think that it's static electricity from me discharging into the metal frame, which for some reason, maybe because it's circular, is inducing a voltage into the circuit inside the cube, which is causing it to think a button has been pressed and therefore waking it up. That's the only thing I can think of, because let me show you. And look, it's right in the middle. It's not like very close anymore. It's really more central. Look, watch this. No, I didn't do it. Okay, let me try and get some more static. I'm going to sit on the sofa and move. Try with my top. Maybe my top is like better. Come over here. See that? It did it. So I honestly think it is static. But if you have any other suggestions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to try them out. Sophia is very happy to have learnt the cause of that funny phenomenon. Say bye.